Right now, how many of you have got people in your life that you call friends, but something doesn't feel right, something feels off? They will only call you when they want something, or they'll smile to your face and you know it's a fake smile. As soon as they have the opportunity, they'll be talking behind your back. People will tell you what they've been saying. Listen, fake friends will mess you up. They will mess you up, but you keep giving them a second chance. They will mess you up more than an enemy would do. They are pretending to be on your side. They are worse than an enemy because they know everything about you. Everything about you, all your secrets. The Bible tells us in so many ways. There's so many reasons why you should avoid bad people in your life. But I'm just gonna go through four ways why you should avoid certain people in your life. Let me just tell you a story first. Let me tell you a story. I had a friend years ago, many years ago, more than 30 years ago, someone who seemed to be solid, reliable, dependable on the outside in the beginning. In the beginning, he was a good friend. But then every time I was trying to better myself, every time I was trying to change my direction, get a new job, or making decisions, he would always give me from a negative point of view. He'd always criticize anything I did. Anytime I was trying to make better choices in my life, he was always trying to pull me down. He was always trying to make me look ridiculous, stupid. But here's the thing though, fake friends don't want you to win. They don't want you to succeed. They don't celebrate your growth. They feel threatened when you start changing your life for the better. Have you noticed? Because this takes the spotlight off them and it puts it onto you. They don't like that. They want to keep you where they've always had you, in the pocket. They want to control you. That's what a fake friend will do. The Bible says in Proverbs 13:20, walk with the wise and you will become wise. For the company of fools suffers harm. So if you hang around with foolish people, if that's your circle of friends and you know it deep down inside, then you are pushing yourself away from God when you should be pulling yourself nearer to God. So how do you know when someone's fake? Let me just give you the signs of how you'll know. They only show up. Number one, they will only show up when it benefits them. They will only ring you when they need a lift, when they need money, when they need a favor. But when you need something, there's complete silence. They've gone missing. There's always an excuse. There's always a reason why they can't help you. Suddenly, they're going somewhere or they're doing something, you know, every single time. Is that real friendship? Is that being there for you? You are a convenience for them. You're being used by them. Sign number two, they will never celebrate your wins. They will never celebrate your accomplishments in life. If you've passed an exam, if you get a promotion, they don't care about that. If you get some kind of a blessing, if God has moved in your life, they don't even acknowledge it. They don't acknowledge you. When you feel the presence of God in your life and you tell them about it, they'll just laugh at you. They'll discount it. Fake friends go quiet when you are doing well. When you are telling them the positive things that's happened in your life, they will change the subject back onto them. They will downplay your accomplishments. In Romans chapter 12, it says, rejoice with those who rejoice. And if they can't do that, they're not your friends. Look at their reaction. Look at their reaction when you're trying to tell them about some great news that's happened to you. Look at their reaction. Number 3, they will bring drama everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Listen, if every time you're around certain people, every time you're around a certain person, and there's chaos, there's gossip, there's negativity, it's a mess. It's a red flag. It should be a red flag for you, and you know it. You know it. Proverbs 22 says, do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with somebody that's easily angered, or you will learn their ways. You will start acting and behaving like them. Don't let the chaos of their lives transfer onto you. Don't let that become normal to you. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. You know it's not right. Sign number 4. They don't respect your boundaries. This is one of the worst things. You're telling them you're trying to stay away from certain situations, and they keep trying to drag you back in. You don't want to go there, but they keep getting you involved. They keep trying to drag you in. They will use your name. They will use your name to implement you. And they'll say, well, Anthony agrees with me about this, when you didn't even say anything. When you didn't even say anything. So they want to discredit you. You've told them you don't do that thing anymore. You don't go to those places anymore. You've told them that you don't want them putting pressure on you to, you don't want to change who you are to suit them. It's not healthy. Real friends respect your boundaries. They want the best for you. They don't want everything in their own way, in their own terms. Some of you might be thinking, it's not such a big deal. It's only friends. But listen, this is very serious. The people that you surround yourself with will either build you up or tear you down. The people that you've got a connection with, a close bond with, they can be very dangerous to who you are. If you are on a distinct journey, if you are following Christ, if they don't align with your mindset, then it will mean they are trying to distract you. They want you to gravitate to them. Do you feel like you can be yourself around these people? If you can't, then they're fake. You was never meant to be with them. They are adding to your confusion in life. They've got to go. They'll even push you around. They'll try all kinds of ways to manipulate you for you to agree with them. They'll pull you into destruction. God cares about his people, and the devil uses his people to pull you down. God doesn't want you to go down that particular road. Bad company corrupts good character. God cares about who you are speaking to in your life, who you classify as a friend. Maybe you're using bad judgment, He doesn't want your energy to be mixing with their energy. I knew someone that was on a good path years ago. He was working hard, staying clean, going to church, building up good relationships with the family. But he had this one friend from the old days that kept coming around. He thought he'd got rid of him, kept encouraging him, smoke some weed. Let's go out like we did before. Let's have a drink. Let's do some partying, smoking weed and drinking. That friend was a bad influence. Bad influence. And it was and he was trying to drag him back to the ways that he'd already left, that he'd already got rid of from his past. Because those people are stuck in the past. They are stuck in their foolish and wicked ways. They haven't turned their life around. They haven't repented. They are actually doing the work of Satan. Satan can use those people against you. So you've got to get rid of those people. You've got to, oh, come on, just one more drink, one more joint, one more party. Those type of people. Bad company. Get them out of your life. They'll convince you, oh, it's harmless, it's okay. What are you afraid of? Next thing you know, you're missing church, you're missing your appointments, you're getting up late for work, you're having problems in your marriage or with your family because of that one friend. That's why you need to be strong and you need to cut them out. Cut them out. You think that you're strong enough to handle anything. Do you think you're strong enough to handle everything? But those bad people that's coming into your life, they want to manipulate you. They want to remind you of what you've left behind. Maybe you think you're missing out. You know, get rid of them, otherwise you'll be off track. First of all, you need to pray. You need to ask God to reveal who is really for you and who is really against you in this season. Trust me, that's what you need to do. Those people will be highlighted. You will receive the message from God, who is really for you and who is really against you. If you don't know yourself, but I'm sure you already do, you need to surround yourself by good people, Christian people, true Christians. You need to be with someone who's going to lift you up. People who's going to add something to your life. They are full of goodness. Amen. They are full of good deeds and goodwill. They have a positive energy. They've got a strong belief in God. They will do anything for Jesus. You can fool yourself. Oh, I've got so many friends. You know, they're not born again, but they're okay. Are they good? No. You're not eating from the same plate. You're not talking the same talk. You're not singing from the same hymn sheet. There is a fundamental difference. Darkness can't mix with the light. You can't live that life in the world anymore. You can't walk in the world anymore. Your life is valuable. It's too valuable for fake friends to mess up. God's got a plan for you, a purpose and a destiny for you. Don't let the wrong people tear you away from it. Sometimes you've got to cut out the dead rot, the dead waste. Sometimes you need to protect your peace. Sometimes you need to walk with people who's walking with Jesus. You will know where they're coming from. You need to be a part of that. You need to connect with that. And then you will walk in freedom. Then you will walk without obstructions. Then you will blossom and flourish in your own right. Then the enemy will have no hold over you. Thank you for listening. I hope this message helps somebody. Take care of yourselves. God bless. Shalom.